Joining us here in studio is Jannie van der Westhuizen, founder of Centurion Princess Project, and she will be telling us more about her project as well as touching on the situation that happened to Miss Mnisi. Thank you very much for joining us, Jannie. Now, Jannie, I just want to start and ask, why did you decide on starting such a campaign for girls?
Do you know, when I started this project, it was for that exact reason. I didn't have the opportunity to attend my matric dance. So it's something that has always been bugging me and shouldn't be bugging a girl. So looking at a matric dance, I fully 100% think that each and every single girl out there, whether they're rich, poor, whatever the case might be, they need to attend the matric dance. It's one of those things like when a girl grows up, you've got two dreams, your matric dance and your wedding. So that's my main reason for starting this and looking out at and helping those who are in need and can't afford their matric dance dresses.
Now, I hear you talking about helping those who are in need and who don't have the money to afford a matric dance.
Yeah.
What do you actually support in terms of donating? Is it only a dress with shoes, or what more do you provide?
You know what? We look at helping the girls with the entire package, from the hair, the makeup, the nails, the dress, the shoes, whatever is needed, whatever that girl desires, we try and assist her with everything possible. So we have sponsors throughout Centurion and Midrand. They assist us. We phone them up, get a date sorted for them. They have trials with their makeups. We try and make them feel like a princess. It needs to be a special day for them. So we've even gone to the extent of hiring cars for these girls so that they pitch up at their matric dance in fancy cars. And you know what? It doesn't just stop there. They're boys as well. And you never hear of any boys asking questions because, you know, big stuff, tough stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, we've even gone to the extent now of helping the boys and getting them suits and all these things. Sometimes you get a couple, like a boy and a girl come together and they both can't afford it, and we match them and they look the same, you know. So yeah, it's a fun thing. It definitely focuses on helping them going forward in life. It doesn't just stop with their matric dance. What we do for them on that day, they're going to remember for the rest of their lives. Yeah, so I think...
Yeah. And I hear you saying you've got sponsors in Centurion as well as Midrand. Does this mean that you only looking at most probably just around Centurion and Midrand high school goers?
No, do you know what? We, Princess Project is not just Centurion based. Princess Project is South Africa based. So you can find ladies just like me all over South Africa helping girls. Some only help girls, some help boys as well. Yeah, so the thing is, there's also just not Princess Projects. There are many organizations out there that help girls and boys to attend their matric dances. The reason being is because it's such an important life of these young individuals.
Now, Jannie, just take us through the whole process. How does one qualify to get this type of donation? Because we know that dresses are going for a very costly price, more than 3,000 these days. If they cannot afford a proper, beautiful dress or the whole matric dance level, honestly, just take us just through that process. How is it that you can do that?
It's so strange you're asking that question because do you know what? There's no qualification. Each and every person deserves. So we've helped in the past people who can afford maybe the shoes and the hair and the nails, but they just can't afford that 3,000 rand dress, and we're not going to say no. We're going to help you. So whoever reaches out to us, we're going to help you. We can't say no. We have schools that contact us. Some of the organizations contact the schools and find out, you know, are these kids really underprivileged? Do they need help or whatever? I don't do that. It needs to be. You need to have that one day in your life feeling either like a prince or a princess. Because, you know, I have this one saying, and everything starts within yourself. You grow from what you experience in life. And many of these kids also, they scared to come out and acknowledge that, listen, I can't afford that dress. It's all about the status in schools nowadays. Am I going to wear a designer dress and all these? We've got designer dresses. Yes, they've been worn before, but they've been worn once. So, yeah, there's no qualification. We help you if you need it.
All right. And now for the viewer sitting at home, there are those viewers who are thinking, why must one stress about getting a dress for their matric dance? Instead, they should be looking at education first. What do you have to say to those viewers?
I've got one thing to say. The girls I've helped in the past 3 years, I've been doing this for 3 years, some of them have had the highest marks in school. So, school, yes, it does come first, but as I said earlier, your matric dance and your wedding is something that you look forward to your entire life as a little girl. So you preparing yourself in your mind since this small girl's age that you're going to look beautiful on this one specific day. It's got nothing to do with education first or anything else. It's one night, and being in matric, obviously you know that you need to study or whatever, but you also need to give your attention to the dress. It's your, yeah, I actually don't have a word for it. You need to just look beautiful.
Yeah. And now we have also heard and we've also seen Dineo's response to Miss Mnisi on Twitter, that she stated that a matric dance should be the least of your stresses. What is your reaction to what Dineo has said to Miss Mnisi?
I totally disagree. It's not a stress. It's her wanting to go out. She's got a dream. She should have helped that girl accomplish that dream. Imagine that girl sat back and has no dreams. Where are we going to go to? Where is that life going to end up? Each and every single person has dreams. Follow your dreams. Whether you have to step back, go and ask for assistance, but you're not looked at badly in any other way than any other person that can afford that dress, because yeah, education versus stress and dresses, it can't be used in one sentence, not at all.
Now, just in closing, there might be someone who is in need and they are wondering how can they get that necessary assistance, especially from you. How would they go about doing that?
We can be contacted. We've got an email address which I can give out to you guys. We've also got social media on Facebook, Princess Project Centurion. There's a Princess Project's website, www.princessproject.co.za. We have also via phone, if they would like to call us, they're welcome to phone us.